The Apple iPhone 17 just launched, and you're probably thinking of getting already because you think it might make you better content. But do you actually need it? Well, I would answer and I'll give you options you can get for beginner content creator, for intermediate, and for people that are in the pro level, right? And to make this easy, I would also give you options for your budget because, of course, for most beginning content creators, they don't have the best budget. So, what do you actually need to start creating content or to upgrade your content, right? So, we'll get straight to it. So, I would divide this or I would break this down into three categories of creators, right? The point and shoot creators where they just have a phone, basically just bring out their camera anytime and shoot their content, right? Mostly the beginners are people that are not really into the serious stuff. And then the intermediate that still want to bring out their phone, edit, think about the content, plan it and things like that. And then the third category is like the pro level creators where they want to color grade. They are doing lots of more advanced stuffs for their content, the people shooting events and things like that. So depending on the one you have, you might want to get different phones. So, and I'm going to break this down also to two kinds of phone, which is most popular, the Android and the iOS, right? So, and I'm going to start with the iOS, right? If you're like a entry level creator, right? Anything starting from an iPhone 11, right? That's like the basic entry level I would advise. You can get lower if you can't afford new ones, or anything can work, but entry level iPhone 11, 12. From iPhone 11 is fine, right? Can do the bringing out your phone and shooting. It will give you good result if you know what you're doing, at least barest minimum. And then let's move up a notch, which is those that still know what they're doing and they want to shoot more better videos. Then we have the iPhones with just recording capability. We have the one with cinematic mode, and then we have the ones with log, right? So if you're a beginner, anyone works for you, but you might not understand what all these things does, and you might not really need it. But yes, if you want to shoot cinematic mode, you need anything from iPhone 13, right? So yes, if you like to do this blurry background in your videos for an iPhone, right? 13 and up, I would advise, right? Maybe you want to shoot more cinematic looking videos. You already know what you're doing and you like to do the cinematic video thingy, which is actually very nice, right? This video looks cinematic, right? You can do that with 13 up on your phone, right? And then we have the last one, which is the log video, right? This is only pros that are shooting like events or advanced stuff that will understand this, right? This gives you options for color grading your videos, and this is only available from iPhone 15 Pro and up, right? So if you don't have this, you can do color grading, professional color grading, which is with log videos, right? So it is your budget. As these things go up, the price goes up too. So yes, but entry level 11, cinematic mode 13 up, and then log, which is the more professional settings 15, right? So let's now go for the Android, and I'll use Samsung as a reference, right? The basic entry that I would advise anybody is 20, right? And the good news is from 20 and up, they also have portrait video, which is basically cinematic mode. So you can make that video that looks blurry in the background, right? With anything from Samsung S20. So that is like the basic entry. It doesn't mean it's the best, but at least for a beginner that doesn't have a lot of budget, 20 will do you fine. But then now going up to the S24 and up, these ones are like, okay, they have the latest technology they have to offer. They have the bet. In fact, their cinematic mode or the portrait video is more advanced. Unfortunately, Samsung does not offer log videos yet, but yet you can still get lots of filters and default settings you can just adjust to make your videos good. So these are the categories, and I'll make it easy again to choose a phone this day that you want to make content with. Entry level, if you can, make sure it has 4K, 60 frames per second, PM minimum, if you want to really do some serious stuff. Just like I said, you can go shoot with an iPhone 6, Samsung S6, basically any phone, Techno, any phone. And if you know what you're doing, if you are really creative, you can do it. But I'm just giving you advice based on what's out there in the market. And if you have like a budget to work with, these things will work for you, right? Drop any questions in the chat, I'll answer. Follow me on, I'm on, if you're from TikTok, you know, we are very big on TikTok and we're active. So we'll become more active here soon. And thanks for watching. I'm trying to make this as short as possible. Very soon we'll drop more video. Watch out. Give me a follow if you've not. Please subscribe. We're trying to grow as fast as possible. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.